How are you beautiful people doing? It is I, the task at hand, and I'm back at it again. And today we have a very special video, man. Hey, listen. I heard you wanted to get the 20 bomb. You right there in your couch, your computer chair, at your setup. You right there. Yup, you. That's what I'm talking to, alright? You play with your boys, right? You play in pubs and shit. You get probably 10 plus kills every other game, or every game you get 10 plus kills, but y'all still didn't get it. You play solo and you get hella frustrated because you probably get like 15 kills and then it's already at the last squad. You know what I mean? There's a lot of situations, man. Hey, listen. I got you, man. I got you. Don't worry. All right. I've died one kill off the 20 bomb to not only lose the 20 bomb and not get it, but lose the game. I know. Look at me. You see my eyes? I know pain. All right. But no, let me stop fucking around. In this video, what I'm going to be doing is explaining the tips and tricks on how to get a 20 bomb, or how to get them more consistently, or just how to get your first one, really. Because it took me a long time to get it. I've been playing this game since like season 0, and I've only got one 20 bomb. Now, you know, there's reasons behind that. We're not going to talk about those reasons, though. You know what I'm saying? So let me explain real quick before we get into the gameplay. What you see in the background here, that's my 20 bomb gameplay. I'm playing with my boy, one of my boys, right? Now, normally, you know what I mean? I play a lot of Apex with my boys. I don't play it solo a shit ton. I used to in the past, and that shit was hella frustrating. And but now, you know, I play a lot with my boys, and me and my dude, his name's Ricky Chops or Ricky B Hops. You know what I'm saying? We were like, hey, you know, instead of like trying to race each other for kills, because that's also what it ends up being. We both get like 12 or something like that kills or whatever. How about you just get homie weak? You know what I'm saying? And I just shit on all of them. And that's how we got the 20 bomb essentially, right? That's what we did in the gameplay, but that doesn't explain exactly the strats that also went into it. So the first step that I want to tell you, what you need to understand and you need to know how to do, the gameplay is paused on purpose, by the way. You need to know how to rotate. Rotating is one of the number 1 things you need to know how to do. Ready? I'm gonna go ahead and pull up a picture before I even let the gameplay play like that. Hold on, give me a sec. So right here, as you can see, this is Olympus. You know, it's not the updated one. It doesn't have the ring right here, but let's just pretend the ring is there. All right, don't even worry about it. The ring's right here, right? Cool, great. That boxer ring, whatever the fuck. So let's say, right, this is like a consistent rotation of where the fucking the bus path is. Wow, I can't even speak. So you see this right here, the bus path. Let's say it's like right here, right? It goes from Bonsai all the way to Rift. That's like a consistent one. It does that a lot. Or sometimes it also comes through this way a lot. You know, the ring does these rotations really well. You know what I mean? It comes from like hydroponics, whatever the fuck, to Rift. It'll go from dock to Bonsai, Bonsai to Rift. Like that's honestly that's where the ring comes in the most. You know what I mean? Like 100% of the time, right? So this is just the map knowledge you have to, or the rotational knowledge you have to keep in your head, right? So let's say it's coming from docks, right? It's coming from docks. It's coming down to Bonsai. That means, you know, you have to understand the way you have to rotate is I personally would probably drop, I might drop Oasis, right? Or we might drop the ring and then start rotating in. And obviously, it also depends on where the safe area is going to be. So, right, let's do some like, let's do some little things real quick. Hold on, I'll make up a hypothetical situation. All right, ready? So follow me on this, right? I have 2 screens. That's why sometimes I'm looking this way and that way. Anyway, right? Let's say it comes in from docks, right? That's where it comes in from, and then it goes all the way down to Bonsai, right? And then the circle ends up like usually the circle will end up like this, right? It'll hit the, we'll get the little, boop, and then this is the safe area, right? This is where the safe area starts off. So typically, right, I would probably drop Oasis, right? And as we drop Oasis, a lot of teams like come in this area, you know? A lot of teams love coming in that area. So we go here, we get, I even do this in the gameplay. We go Oasis, we get kills, we rotate in, again, we would personally, and I did this in the gameplay, we would rotate into estates, because estates is a really good area to, it's a hot drop, which is another topic I'm going to talk about, right? Estates is a very good hot drop because a lot of people, literally every time you play the game, a lot of people love going to estates. People also love going Hammond Labs. We call it PS5 because if you look at the tower, it deadass looks like a PS5. So that's why we call it that. And we would rotate in like that. So a lot of teams dropping here, we would get a lot of kills here, rotate in, we can probably catch a couple teams here, rotate in even more, catch more teams here, because what's going to happen is if you're rotating this way, one, not only are you in safe area, right? There's also a lot of people that love dropping not grow towers. A lot of people love dropping gardens, right? And if you're rotating into here, you're probably, you all know what happens in Hammond Labs or PS5. You go on the little, what the fuck is it called? You know, the little bridge up top with the waterfall. You go there. Teams either come up the zip or teams come off that long way bridge, like connecting to the waterfalls. You know, if the waterfall is right here, there's the bridge on this side, the bridge on that side, and then the waterfall in the middle. Teams usually push that all the time. Right here, this little area right here, a lot of people rotate from there because they're probably coming from gardens, right? And whenever they're right there, it just gives them free access to the middle part. This was the map. This was the area I was talking about. This is the waterfall area. There's the bridge right here, the bridge right here. A lot of teams usually rotate in from this area right here and take this big long zip. That's what this line is. This line right here is the zip. They usually take that, or you can get pushed from this way down here, because you know there's that one that leads up to the waterfall area, or we push into here. Now, rotational wise, that's like usually our game plan going. That's the, rough draft of how we really rotate through the map. That's how we normally find the most amount of people, right? Now, one big thing also, number two, the other biggest thing is hot drops. You know what I'm saying? You want to know the hot drop location, or the hot drop areas. Now, the big hot drop areas, right now, as the game is, season 8 and all that, Oasis, a hot drop area. Estates, a hot drop area. That was the ugliest X I ever did in my life. Sometime hydroponics is a hot drop area. I see a lot of teams going there sometimes. 100% gardens is a hot drop area. A lot of people love that. You can't. Oh yeah, I can scroll down. Bonsai, another hot drop area. And then a lot of people like going Rift as well. The other places. Wow, that was the craziest. Yo, leave a comment, rate that voice crack. A lot of places that people don't really fuck with docks. Docks is not really a good area. A lot of people don't drop there. People don't drop grow towers. People really don't drop orbital. Some people drop a solar array, but not really that much. Elysium, not really. But those are the areas that a lot of people drop. And the map usually tends to be rotating in this circle that I did. You know what I mean? Because obviously this is like, because normally the end circle is around this general location. And I feel like a lot of times, in a lot of games, it's a very repetitive thing. The circle closes in technically, or in these areas most of the time, because they're like hot drop spots or whatever. But once you know the hot drops, you know where to rotate. That's why we drop Oasis, rotate into Estates, then to PS5, and then and we just really rotate around here. Because we'll find most of the people, because again, we're rotating with the hot drop areas to either our right or left. You know what I mean? You want to make it so the map is coming into you, and you have to understand that once you're running around the map, knowing where the direction people are coming from by following the ship path and knowing hot drops, you'll have a better time going around the map. You know what I mean? Because you would know where fights are going to happen. Like if I drop away in the video, you'll see, in the gameplay, you'll see when we drop Oasis, I know we're going to fight here, then fight Estates, then fight PS5 along the way. That's another big thing. And also another really big thing, you want to be here. I'll pull up the gameplay so we have something to watch while I do this. Now, another really big thing is you want to be using guns that you're very much used to. You know what I mean? Now, obviously in the gameplay, you see me having like a Re-45. That, like, I'm not, you know, super used to the Re-45 or anything. I don't practice stuff like that. Or I don't practice the Re-45. But here I grab a Vault because, you know, it was off that guy's body. I practice a lot with the Vault. So you're going to see me hit a lot of shots, you know, and be able to quickly down people. And look how fast I try looting people. I instantly go in the body, loot it. My boy wets this guy up, gets him a little weak real quick, and obviously I finish off the kill. That's kind of the strat we went into the game with. You know what I mean? He would just get them weak, and I would pretty much finish them off. But honestly, how the gameplay works, you should really, like, you know, as this keeps going on in the background, you're gonna see me just quick downing a lot of people because I'm just hitting every shot. Like, another part of it, I'm just playing out of my fucking mind. You know what I mean? So that's another big thing. Tip number 3, you want to use guns that you're hella used to using. You don't want to use guns that you're not used to using. And really good guns around this meta right here, or Season 8, is the Vault. The Vault is really good. You also want to use, well, you know, the top guns if you're good at the game, which I'm assuming a good amount of you that are watching this are, you know, the Flatline, the R301, not really the I mean, you could pick the Mastiff up, but it kind of got nerfed, so good luck with that. You can use the Eva. Obviously, you know, crate weapons like the PK. You definitely want to grab the PK. The Prowler is pretty good as well. You also want to use the R9. You want to be very heavy with the R9, the Wingman, like for quick downs. Like, you want to get in and get out. You see, I quick down that guy, instantly go for somebody else. My boy is finishing my kills. So you want to have whoever you're with finish your kills so you don't have to waste time on it, even though I did just kill that guy. And you see, and then here's like, it was the 1v1 or 1v2, I don't know. It was on some weird shit, I don't know. But obviously, like, I was hitting the Wingman shots. Psych, I was fucking missing. So I pulled out the Vault to finish that. And you see, I just wanted, you know, that's like another thing. Tip number 4, you want to really, really get good at looting. You want to understand where everything in the like, you want to a really good tip for you is to increase your cursor speed, your menu cursor speed. You can do it in the settings. You want to be able to go or move very quickly in the box, you know, because you want to be able to loot super fast. It probably will happen in this gameplay. I do quick armor swaps. I might hit one right here. No, I just take port back up. Anyway, you want to hit armor swaps as quick as possible. I'm pretty sure you guys know how to do that. So put your menu cursor speed up really high and get used to that speed, because you just want to go in and out of boxes. You don't want to be sitting there looting. That's another thing. You don't want to be looting. I'm telling you right now, the strat to get the most amount of kills, bro, you go in, kill somebody, instantly look at what they get, just fucking grab it. If it's a gun, like at the start of it, at the start of the game, you know, you just want to just grab a fucking gun, grab ammo for it, whatever, bounce. All you need, bro, get a bat, maybe 2 bats, a med kit, cells, ringes. That's it. You just dip. Don't, like, as long as you have one good gun, you're good. Just fucking start running at people, you know. Quick down teams. The teams that you kill will be your loot. Keep that in mind. The teams that you kill, they will have loot for you. Stop sitting in boxes for 3 hours trying to decide if you want an arc star or a thermite. Get ammo, get the fuck out of there. And you see what I did? We landed Oasis, and then we rotated into we rotated into Estates, and now we're rotating into Hammond Labs, aka PS5. You know? And you see how many teams we're fighting. I have 10 kills with, what is that? 11 left. Now I got 12 kills with 9 left. This means I have to get every single kill right now. That means I pretty much have to fight every single person and not let anybody die. Luckily, we somehow did it. I don't know how the fuck we did it, but we somehow did it. So you see where the game ended up. Right now, we're literally in Estates, still fighting. The safe area is around Estates, and we're meeting teams. You see how how the tips actually are working and how they make sense. A lot of the teams end up in these areas, and you know, obviously that's what I'm trying to tell you guys. So trying to think of one more. I feel like there's like another thing that I'm not. Oh yeah, bag management. You also want to be able to manage your bag or whatever the fuck you have. You want to, honestly, all you really need, if we're talking about going quick, you just need like 2 bats, 2 med kits, 8 8 cells, 4 syringes. That's it. That's all you need. That's literally all you need. You need the bats to be able to just get your armor back really fast. You need the med kits just in case you need health, but mostly you're just gonna be popping bats. Fuck everything else. You're just gonna be popping bats, bro. We're just running at people. That's all we're doing. Another thing you gotta keep in mind: be hella fucking aggressive. That's it. Literally, whatever you think aggressive gameplay is, be 2 times that. Like, just stop. Don't wait for nothing. Just fucking sprint at teams. You know what I'm saying? I was using Wraith. That's another thing. You use a legend, of course, that you're used to. I was using Wraith because I'm really used to Wraith. And this was back then when she was like better and didn't get the hitbox nerf. But she was really good back then. Way harder to use now, so I switched to Octane. Octane's pretty good. But yeah, I would go for like move. Another thing, picking your legend, like try to get used to like a movement legend too. Like a Pathfinder right now is a good choice. You probably want to use, yeah, I mean, if you want, use Wraith. Like, you know, even though she's harder to use, Octane's pretty good because it's super aggressive. Horizon, obviously, a really fucking good choice. You know, you just want movement legends. I feel like, of course, they have it easier because they could just get it in and out of stuff. But I feel like I covered everything. Let me take a break real quick to see if there's anything I missed. Just wanted to say real quick, use the Trident. The Trident's your best way to get around the map, get you into fights really quick, and you don't take a lot of damage when you get shot on it. Use that, use that, use that. I forgot to say it in the video. One last thing I also did want to say. Now, I did get the 20 bomb on Olympus. Now, Olympus, I think it's definitely bigger than World's Edge. But my map of choice to get this shit on is definitely World's Edge because it's a smaller map. Now, I'll probably put out another video on World's Edge and like rotations and like map knowledge of World's Edge because, you know, it's like for me, it's the easier map to get a lot of kills. And I mean, well, it is the easier map to get a lot of kills because it's a smaller map. Kings Canyon is kind of a big ass map, so that's kind of fucking annoying to get it on. Even though I did get a 19 kill game on Kings Canyon, but it's a lot harder. You probably want to be aiming to try it on World's Edge because World's Edge is easier. And well, what the fuck, like, why would you want to do it on a harder map? You know what I mean? I'm just here to make it easier for you guys, and I was trying to make it easier for myself. That's why I went into the game with my boy. You know what I mean? Like, doing this shit solo, that shit can be high-key frustrating and annoying, and I could do it. That's the thing. Like, oh yeah, that was one of the things I was gonna talk about, because like I used to play solo a shit ton, you know. And then I was like, you know what? All these, like, people are going to 3-stack against you regardless. And that was the last kill for the win. People are going to 3-stack you regardless. So I'm like, why not have fucking help? Because Jesus Christ, man. The way these motherfuckers be playing and the way I just be getting 3-stacked in pubs, I was just like, you know what? Cool. I'll just get my boy. All I needed is one of my boys. And that was it. We fucking did our thing. And I don't know if it recorded the game chat there, but yeah, you can see the 20 bomb, 3100 damage. I really tried to keep this video shorter. I hope it doesn't get like a super long fucking video, even though there's a lot to like explain. I was trying to go in depth. I'm dead. Look at this damage. 0 kills. That damage is mad funny. Anyway, but that's like one thing I just wanted to say real quick before I end the video. That the way, you know, I did this for him as well, because I'm like, why am I sitting here gonna frustrate myself and go into a game solo and have motherfuckers stealing my kills, leaving me anyway? Like, you know what I'm saying? Nah, fuck all that. There's been countless of times when I almost got the 20 alone, and I could do that shit alone. But I was like, you know what? Let me not look like I got fucking, I don't even know, like, catch a hernia, motherfucker, of this stress. Like, you know what I'm saying? I was like, let me just go on with my boy. He gets him one shot. I shit on him. And that was the formula, really. This is what I advise you to do. If you playing solo, switch that shit up, motherfucker. God damn. Get one friend. He don't even got to be good. He just got to shoot a person 2 times and get them weak for you. That was it, man. But hey, if you also want to do a solo, obviously you could take the info that I gave you here. Apply that to your gameplay. Got the 20 bomb. Suck my dick. Like, that's it. Listen, I hope this helped you guys. I'm probably going to make more videos like this. Blow this shit up. Comment below on how you think I did. Comment below if there's like another or if there's like, you know, tips that you can give other people that are going to be in the comments watching this. Show some love. Leave a like. I appreciate everybody that came through. I'll end up doing more videos like this. So this has been your man with a plan, TheTaskAtHand. Remember, peace, love, positivity. Thank you very much for watching. Subscribe to become part of the task force. Peace. Oh shit.